Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and now the news in details. Tinubu warns against regime change as Ñdsars protests continue across the country. The APC chieftain says the youth have made their point and should now back off the roads. All Progressive Congress APC national leader Bola Tinubu has a message for Ñdsars protesters. Former governor of Lagos State and APC chieftain Bola Tinubu has appealed to young Nigerians who have been protesting against police brutality and extrajudicial killings not to give off the impression that they want to change the regime of President Muhammadu Buhari. The protesters have blocked major and strategic roads across the country for 13 days, and their numbers have swelled as the protests have worn on. There have also been clashes between the protesters and police personnel, with hoodlums seizing on the road, blockades to attack commuters and protesters alike. Tinubu, who is the national leader of the governing All Progressive Congress APC, says the protesters would do well not to fritter goodwill by preventing other road users from going about their normal businesses. If government had not implemented promised reform in the past, the swiftness with which it has responded to the demands of the protesters this time around shows that there is a positive change by government both of attitude and of a new sense of urgency. The protesters have made considerable gains within a very short period, but they should also be careful not to fritter away such gains due to lack of moderation and strategic thinking. For instance, it is unfortunate that hoodlums, thugs, and assaulted criminals have seized on the protest to perpetrate violence, disrupt civil life, and harass, intimidate, and assault innocent persons going about their lawful business, Tinubu said. He added that the intent of the organizers of the protest is to achieve stated objectives on police reform, which the government has in principles accepted. It can certainly not be their motive to cause generalized anarchy or effect regime change. If they give the impressions that is their goal, then any government would necessarily have to act with the requisite decisiveness and force to restore law and order and preserve constitutional rule. However, the protesters must be careful not to set the stage for the erosion or destruction of the same democratic process that gives them the freedom and right to protest in the first place. The democratic right to protest must not be exercised in such a way that impedes the democratic right of other citizens to freedom of movement, expression, and liberty to pursue their livelihood. I am strongly appeal to the protesters. I also strongly appeal to the protesters. You have made your point. Government has made its commitment to you. Please and please and please call off the protest. Give the government a chance to implement your demands. God bless you. At least 20 people have been killed since the protests were renewed on October 18, 2020, even though President Muhammadu Buhari has acceded to some of the demands of the protesting youth by scrapping the rogue and brutal police unit SARS, Special Anti-Robbery Squad, and firing some police officers who engage in human rights violations. The sit-in protest and massively attended candlelight processions have continued across the country. On Saturday, October 17, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo apologized for the human rights violations suffered by Nigerians at the hands of the police. Buhari, 77, was re-elected for a second term in office in February 2019. His constitutionally permissible 2 terms of 8 years in office elapses in 2023. Well, so viewers, what do you think about this? What is your own take about what Tinubu said? I think this is not the best time for Nigerian youth protesters to stop, because we all know that our governments did not meet any of the needs that we requested for. It shows that Tinubu is not even afraid of the protest now. And you can imagine the same Tinubu that the Miyetti Hala, the Northerners are saying that he is behind uh, the protest, the present ongoing protest. And now he is the same person that is pleading on behalf of the present administration, saying that the protest should be stopped. What should we say to this? But my question is that, what actions has the government taken since the youth have made their point clear? What has they done? They have not done anything at all, except if we just want to lie to ourselves. Has the government and even the Tinubu in person taken any step towards the 5-point agenda given to them by the youth? Did they take any step about it? And now Tinubu is coming out to speak on behalf of the present administration. He's coming out to speak on behalf of President Muhammadu Buhari. I don't think it needs all this thing. It doesn't need all this thing that Tinubu is talking about. Because definitely, Nigerians will never accept that this time around. Nigerians have been accepting so many things. Nigerians have been tolerating what they are not supposed to tolerate. But this time around, trust me, they must achieve their goals. And Tinubu is supposed to understand that police brutality is just one of the reasons for the protest. And there are other major reasons why the youth are crying. Reduction in salary of useless National Assemblies members, good pay for workers, job for all, better living, protection, insecurity issues should be stopped, unemployment should be addressed. So Tinubu needs to understand better, not about the Ñdsars alone, but about all the major problems that we are having in the country, Nigeria. People will say that Mr. Tinubu that part of the protest is that you and your type should be probed for the atrocities committed to this country. You and your type should never be allowed to rule out nations. They said, are you afraid of this? Could hamper your selfish ambition of becoming the next president. About the issue of next president, I don't think many Nigerians will vote for Tinubu because it doesn't even worth it. That's just the reality about it. So guys, what do you think about this? What is your own take? What do you think about what Tinubu said? Supporting the present administration that Nigerian youth should stop the protest. Do you think it's making sense? Kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We say God bless you. If you're here to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will definitely be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. We appreciate you for always being there for us at all time. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important to you hear me. Bye.